Sabotage, this is Jeff.
This is David.
As the title says, Yhorm is easy, so we're going to fill this with puns.
That's true.
Better take the latter.
Okay, this is
Playing Dark Souls 3. I'll let this one slide.
This is. I'm going.
No, try and talk. That's fine.
Yes.
Fired up. I'm fired up to be here.
It's. How many of these are there, Jeff?
That's probably the last one.
It's not.
Face melting. It's face melting. Capitol Records, you understand, is a propane capital.
Oh, that was a double pun.
I know, right? Can't believe that hit me. Stares in disbelief. This is the usual roundup.
You choreographed this
I feel robed.
to. Wow.
It's a little slice of life, you know? It's a little slice of life. Well, we finally made it. Hallway to the boss.
Yep.
So Yhorm is a giant. He used to be a pillar of his community.
I.
Now he's just a heel. Yeah. Just a heel.
So you're about to beat Yhorm, just nipping at his heels, right?
Nah. Let's not do that.
No. Let's do it the
Fun fact, Storm Ruler, longer than 12 inches.
weird. Is it more of a storm yardstick?
More of that, yeah. Yes, as the rest of the video is brought to you by Demon's Souls. Yhorm is a very easy and very disappointing boss from Dark Souls 3.
Yes.
If you have played Demon's Souls, it's identical to the Storm King.
Yep. Except he doesn't have the ads, but that's pretty much the only
Doesn't have the
difference.
ads. Obviously, the music is different. It's not the Shrine of Storms, but
Right.
yeah, the gimmick is the same. It's actually even more frustrating because you don't just use it. You have to equip it, and then you have to hold down the special button until it charges up. And then the main attack button will actually do a charged attack.
Right. How long does it stay charged?
I don't know. I've never checked. I've never cared.
Yeah, this was,
And then you just headshot him. And it does a lot of damage.
Yep.
This is kind of amusing when you have a bunch of people doing it at the same time.
Yeah, because then
But
you
it
just
is.
chain it.
Yeah. You just have to wait a little bit when he stands up.
Yeah.
You don't want to do it immediately because you want to make sure to get the head. If you get him in the head, it'll an extra long stagger. So
Right. Yeah, this one, you know, the intro
that was
cuts-
not a headshot.
Nope.
He got up.
When you see the intro cut scene at the beginning, it goes through what are obviously going to be the main bosses. Woo! That did a lot of damage. I always, I saw Yhorm and I was like, oh, this is going to be a great fight.
Even his AoE, it doesn't do damage to you. I don't even know why. Like, of all the bosses in all the games,
That has
why
a ground
did this
pound.
one have a ground pound that doesn't even hurt you? It just like kind of staggers you back a little bit. Look at that. I mean, like,
Weird.
I don't know. It's hard to. I don't know. He's dead now. That's the end of the fight. The end.
The most interesting part of the fight you didn't show is with Siegmeyer. What is his name in this one?
Siegmeyer? Sure. Yeah. It's one of those.
Yeah.
The other XP from, Dark Souls 1. His line, if you do his quest line, you can bring him into the fight and he'll have his own Storm Ruler.
Right.
That's a little bit more interesting. It's, not any more difficult, but
Right, and it at least gives a bit more context or story to Yhorm. It's just the fight is super dull and not fun at all.
Recycled.
Yeah,
it is boring and it is recycled.
Right,
which double sucks. You can plink away if you really want to.
Yep.
Like you just stand underneath him and you plink away. Like that's it. His AoE that he does, it knocks you down, but then just go get under his legs again.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he has his huge crazy machete, has crazy range, but it doesn't go down. So,
right. It's. This was the boss where I kind of started souring on Dark Souls 3.
Yes.
This was the point.
This is the point when I did as well.
Yeah.
When I was like, like, all right, this whole area was very awesome looking.
Mm-hmm.
Like you go through the dungeon and then you go through the capital.
It's a great area, yeah.
And there's like a bunch of like treasure laying around for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get in, and Yhorm gets off his throne. I'm like, all right, it's gonna be like a fight. And then you don't do any damage. I'm like, okay, so there's a gimmick.
Yeah.
And then they're like, okay, there's a thing in the boss room. Oh, it's literally called
the Storm Ruler. Yeah.
It's not even a different name.
Yep. It's
like
a different design at least, but yeah, no, it's the Storm Ruler.
It could have been called the Giant Slayer. Mm-hmm. Which is even more confusing because there's already a Storm Ruler in this game.
Oh, right. Yeah. Ugh. It's
a Storm King / Ruler of the Storms.
Right.
Not to be confused with the weapon from Demon Souls, which magically made its way into this game.
Yeah,
and then I was like, oh, okay. You hold it up and it does the crazy dimension / from Disgaea thing.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay. Even then it was super frustrating because I knew exactly what you were supposed to do. I was like, okay, you go in, you equip the weapon. This is made to be completely unintuitive and to punish players that don't know. It's meant to frustrate and punish the first time player.
Right.
Because you're like, oh, it's super hard. Maybe I need better weapons. No.
Nope. You just need to have played or seen something in Demon Souls.
Or if you go and you're fighting and you click on the thing, what might probably happen is you get hit immediately and maybe you don't notice what it is you picked up. And you're like, oh, it's just an item. Or you see it's Storm Ruler and you're like, okay, it's a sword. That's cool.
Right. And
ideally you would
try to use it because it's
ideally
in the boss
you would
room.
try to equip it, and it says like it has like tells you how to slaying giants or whatever, and you're like, okay, so that's probably what I used to kill him. And then you do what I did, which is you equip it and you hold the special attack button and you press the what do they call it in Dark Souls 3? I forgot already. The special move button.
Right. Yeah.
So you just hold that down and press R1 or R2, and it has like a crazy wind effect. I'm like, this isn't doing any extra damage. So I was like, what?
Right. No,
like, of course. You have to hold it
down.
You have to charge it up, like a Mega Buster.
No, you had to tell me that's what we had to do because I was doing what you did originally.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. I was like, I don't know what, like, there's no. Anyways, it's bad on multiple levels.
Yes,
and unfortunately, it starts a sort of a
trend.
A trend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. It's time to stop recording, I think.
Well, I mean, we can do the pitch again.
Oh, right.
Money.
If you like this, then feel free to go to our Patreon and donate money regularly. Having regular Patreon supporters is a way to have this guaranteed regular income, which makes it easier for me to justify taking the time to make content or spend time on the channel. Because, regular job takes precedence because it pays more. But at the same time, I love doing this stuff, and I know Jeff does. So, I mean, Jeff, do you love doing this stuff?
Yeah, it's all right.
All right, cool. So you see, he loves it more than anything. So we just, if you could give us anything at all, then even if it's $1, like that makes it a lot easier for us to do more stuff.
Dark Souls.